All right, guys, welcome back to D Rich Spirits. Backdrop on the story of how we got here. Today, my son, a junior in high school, was uh, he became a member of the National Honor Society. Right? He's always been very smart, a lot smarter than me, um, and I was very proud of him. So when I was over, of course, dinner and things of that nature, and now I figured I wanted something full body. I wanted to treat myself, but I wanted to hurry up and get there. But it had to be good. But I want to hurry up and get there. And I'm looking around. I see my batch proofs, and I'm like, I have plenty more batch proofs, but these are the most notable. These are the worldwide names. These aren't your local distilleries. These are the big dog names. And when you think of barrel proof, affordable barrel proof, right? Proofs you can get. I know the Stagg is a little hard, but these are all under 69 bucks when you find them. Um, these are affordable barrel proofs that are all delicious. And I said, why not just do a quick rundown and do a blind tasting and which one is the best barrel proof. So here we are, D Rich Spirits. Let's dig them to them. The Larceny, the youngest of the three. Larceny's are usually anywhere between 6 and 8 years old. Um, Larceny is going to come in at about 126.6 proof. That is 63.3% ABV. This is batch C922. We will be giving this a pour. Well, the pours have already been poured. They've been labeled. They've been switched around and played with, and I almost juggled them, but I didn't. But I almost juggled them. But they are. I have no idea what none of them are. They will be a blind tasting. Stagg Jr. 2023. I just picked this up not too long ago. This one's coming in at 69.3% ABV, which is, if you double that, that's 138.6 proof. She's a little hot. She's a little hot, but she doesn't drink that hot, right? Everybody knows that's what makes Stagg so sought after. Besides being associated with Buffalo Trace Distillery, that makes everything highly sought after and allocated. The Stagg Jr. is well worth it. It is well worth everything you do as a bourbon hunter to get it. Some of them you do a lot and it's just not worth the investment of your time, but you do it anyway just because you want that hard to get bottle. And I get it. But that is the number two. Stagg is usually around an 8-year-old bourbon. So last but not least, one of my all-time favorite bourbons. We go back about 12 years. And it's funny I say 12 years because that is the age of the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Even their small batch used to be 12 years many years ago when I was really heavily into drinking Elijah Craig. But then due to the high demand of bourbon hunters like us, we just demolished that out, and then they had to start just blending it to make an average of 12 years. But like I know, the youngest bourbon in that blend has to go on the bottle, or you put nothing at all on the bottle. So they couldn't put the 12-year-old statement on the bottle anymore because we did attack it heavy, especially during COVID, and they couldn't keep up with the demand. I am hearing they're very, very close to releasing that 12-year again, where they're solid 12 instead of going some 14, some 13, some 9 and 10-year-old and kind of average it out. They're going to go against the solid 12, and they have slowly been building their stock back up to do so. But this barrel proof here, this is not the building C9, no. This is building A123. This is coming in at 62.8% alcohol, ABV, 125.6 proof. I do love Elijah Craig, like I previously mentioned, very fond of them. But let's get to the tasting, right? We can talk about it all day. Time to get down to the get down. Let me set these to the side in this little diagonal order like that. Make it very visible. All right. Here it is, the glass. Number A, 1B, whatever you want to call it. Picked up some apple in there. Oh, some red fruit. More green apple than anything. Sweet maple. That's maple in there. You're getting the oak, of course. You should get oak off all these with this high proof. Mm. All right. That nose right there is actually pretty damn good. Let's go glass two. I should have a notebook down, but this is like I said, spare the moment. Woo. Honey, oak, graham cracker, vanilla, apple pie crust. Mm. Glass three. Kind of an alcohol burn. Mm. Hmm. Can't pick out that's maple or brown sugar. Definitely brown sugar, like a molasses. The oak is there. Mm. Like a nougat. And a creamy nougat. Like you can smell the cream in this one right here. All right, so that's batch three. So out of the nose, not batch three, I'm sorry, glass three. Out of the nose, glass two has the best nose. Let's go to the palate. Back to glass one. Give it a good swirl. Let it coat the glass. That way I can nose it a little bit better. Very fruit forward. This is the most fruit forward of the three. And that's not a bad thing. It's good. This was my second favorite nose out of the three. Two was the best nose. One was the second best nose. Mm. Sweet pears, green fruits, but very sweet. Oak. It's not honey. I can't put my finger on that sweetness. Honey would be the closest to it. Uh, oh, very nice. A very nice appeal to it. And it's that cherry right on the finish. The cherries that come in a jar, not the fruit cocktail cherries, but the cherries that come in a jar in that syrup, that bright red one. It's that. It's not that cordial. Cordial? No, it's not that. But it's that cherry on the finish. All right, these are barrel proofs, so my sips need to be small. I'm gonna drink them all, but my sips need to be small so I can be accurate. Glass two. Glass two had the best nose. Glass two came through the most full body. Uh, it just smelled thick. It just smelled like it had so much to offer. I could have smelled it and picked up notes all day. The graham cracker, chocolate, milk chocolate. That smoke. Oh, let's put it on it. Mm, mm. Oh, it's almost like it's like the not fruit cocktail juice. Uh, almost like peaches. Not the other fruits, but you want them like canned peaches. The oak, brown sugar. Mm. It's number two. Go to glass three. Glass three's nose is more muted than the other. Nothing too much has changed on the nose. Glass three is the hottest. the biggest alcohol burn. It came across as a very classic good bourbon notes. Right up front, you know, the oak, the molasses, not that much vanilla. A little red fruit in there. All right. With that being said, let's go to the winner, so I can go in the cigar room and get down with the get down. I'm gonna just mix them all and just make one big one, and it's going down. But the winner is glass number 2. Second place would be glass number 1. Glass number 2 is EC Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A1923,000 whatever. Building A123. Wow. Let's see what glass number 1 is. Glass number 1 is Larceny. Whoa. The Larceny Barrel Proof, which means bringing up the rear in last place is Stagg Jr. Whoever would have thought? And this is my favorite of the 3. I don't know what just happened. And this is by far the strongest of the 3, and it came through the lightest. It did have an alcohol burn, but the original palate on the front, it came through the lightest. It didn't come through as thick and full body as I thought it would. Wow. I'm surprised. I demand a rematch. Some other time. Till next time, guys, comment below. Let me know what you think. It's your man D Rich. Giving it to you the way I see it. You see it differently. That's what makes us. It all works.